Husband? It's not recording the video.
For fuck's sake.
Game feed? No. What do you... Huh? No. Click
oh,
the thing.
Shit. Right.
Game capture. And you also need to make it visible.
It's not visible?
Actual game feed? Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
Did you, like, change it?
I don't think I did. Anyways, hi everybody!
Hi, sorry about that.
Yay!
It should be visible, there should be time now, sound now.
I'm pretty sure there's
should
sound.
be good.
I mean, we can see if there's sound by, you know, being able to see.
Yeah, what is? There we go.
Yeah, okay, there's sound.
Yay. Yay.
Yay!
I guess, like... Blah blah, see blah blah. Yeah. Hey, Arthas. How you doing?
Hey, Arthas.
I actually made that reference recently because we were testing, like, if people... some microphone thing, and Bunny was just going blah 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 to, like, see if it was hearable. And I cut in for blah blah see blah blah, which is a really old joke between Arthas and I.
Also, happy Valentine's Day, Arthas.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. This is a Valentine's Day stream.
Yeah, we totally predicted this by changing our border to have hearts in it. I'm good. I'm, like, tired, but I'm okay.
I feel like there's something I was going to say today. I can't remember what it was now. So, sound's working, which is great.
Things you were going to say. Nope, I got nothing.
Nope, I can't remember either.
I'm sorry.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy 10th anniversary of the Fear Mythos.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's been 10 years, and I've been there for 8 of them.
Wow, that's really cool.
Possibly 9? 8 or 9.
Oh.
Let's see, I think it started in, like, 2011. So, would have been February 14th, 2011. I think I joined in, like, 2013 or late 2012. Anyways. I know that according to the forum, I was the 40th registered user.
That's
Happy
cool.
Singles Day to me. Yay, Singles Day.
Yay. I mean, I look at Valentine's Day as just a way to express your thankfulness to, like, everybody that you care about.
Yeah.
It's not just about, like, romantic relationships. I mean, we named it after a dude who was, like, beheaded, so, like, what does it actually mean?
Yeah. So someone was saying something a little bit ago, but, like, what did Saint Valentine actually do? Does anyone know?
I don't think much. Let me check. It might be interesting banter while we wait for all of our bunnies.
It's a good way to look at it. Yeah. It's just Thanksgiving, but specific for people and relationships.
Yep.
Not necessarily romantic relationships, just relationships. Merry Fear Anniversary, yes. The Fear Anniversary, of course, is the far more globally acceptable holiday.
Saint Valentine, known as Saint Valentine of Rome, was a 3rd century Roman saint, commemorated in Western Christianity on February 14th and in Eastern Orthodoxy on July 6th. From the High Middle Ages, his saint's day has been associated with the tradition of courtly love.
Wait, it was connected to courtly love?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He's a patron saint of tourney, epilepsy, and beekeepers.
What the what?
He is a patron saint of tourney, epilepsy, and beekeepers.
Tourney as in, like, T-O-U...
No, T-E-R-N-I. I don't know what it is. So.
I've never heard of that. That... Okay. What?
Tourney is a city in the southern region of Umbria in central Italy.
Oh, it's a city. Okay.
Okay.
So he's the patron saint of a city, epilepsy,
and
beekeeping. and he's the patron saint of love now.
Mm-hmm.
And also, courtly love, if you're not aware, is not the same thing as love. Courtly love is a very specific type of love that is the kind that was espoused in the early versions of the Legend of King Arthur. Hey, Ace is here!
Isn't it just like ye old friends with benefits?
It's a little more than that.
Okay.
Give your Valentines a B, yes. Absolutely. Do not do that to me, though. I will murder you.
I won't.
I am terrified of bees. Well, stinging insects in general. Bees least of all, but still. But yeah, so like courtly love is kind of like a romantic idea, almost like in the same way that like we have like concepts of poetic love and stuff like that now. But basically, it was the idea of like it was a writing style of romance, essentially. People would write stories about courtly love. These are nice, it's a loss I hate. Oh yeah, animal hornets.
I'm sorry, there are more things to be patron saints of.
Oh no.
And it's very important that you hear this.
Oh no.
Affianced couples against fainting. He is the patron saint against fainting.
Okay, so
marriages.
If you're gonna faint, you would call on Saint Valentine.
Marriages, love, plague, epilepsy, Lesbos.
Lesbos?
Yeah.
What, like the island?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What?
Saints are weird, man. They're like... What you are a saint of is pretty much very arbitrary from what I can tell. Okay, so...
He always had a rooster near him.
I choose to interpret that as he had a big cock joke. Because that is funnier. Okay, so wait, where am I going? Medical wing, right. So I want to go this way.
Okay, so attributes that you might see in paintings of him include birds, roses, bishop with a crippled person or child with epilepsy at his feet, bishop with a rooster nearby, bishop refusing to adore an idol, bishop being beheaded, priest bearing a sword, priest holding a son, priest giving sight to a blind girl. These are the things you should put on the fronts of Valentine's Day cards, ladies and gentlemen. Some old white dude with a rooster.
I like the concept that one of the things is a priest with a kid suffering from epilepsy at his feet. Not helping the kid, just a kid with suffering from epilepsy at his feet.
Yep.
He's just standing over it like, oh, get up, kid.
Go away.
You are cramping my style. They are making a picture of me right now. And you're just in the way, having your little seizure.
I like painting him as an absolute douchebag. This is great. We need to do this.
I mean, I feel like not even actual Catholics would be offended by us making fun of St. Valentine at this point.
In 1969, the Roman Catholic Church removed his name from the general Roman calendar, leaving his liturgical celebration to local calendars.
Oh, wow. So the church doesn't even really consider him a saint anymore. I just realized I was supposed to be cleansing an object in here, and I was like, huh, weird stuff's going on, and stuff's moving all over the place. Probably not related to anything. You know, probably not related to the thing I'm literally here to do.
Good job, husband. You're the smartest, and I love you.
Where is the actual object? Things floating everywhere. Get back.
The more I read about this dude, the weirder he is. Like, he doesn't have any intrinsic connection to love or anything.
Okay, I have a time limit.
Guess who turns 30 tomorrow? Is it you? I don't know. People who transcribe each other for second birthdays are really so sorry.
The real Santa Claus once punched another. Yes. The real Saint Nick was a grumpy, cantankerous bastard.
I love it. 10 out of 10.
And in an argument about ecclesiasty or whatever, he punched someone. Like, he punched out another priest. Because dude is a badass. Once again, this is now the jolly fat man who gives people presents. Because sense the Catholic Church makes it.
Okay, so there's no actual historical reason why St. Valentine is associated with, love. It's just rumors and legends, like the legend that he defied emperor's orders and secretly married couples to spare the husbands of the war.
Oh, that's nice. Like, if that is...
I don't think that's true. There's not really any great, like...
Yeah, but I mean, like, if that is a real thing, that is actually a pretty nice reason.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing very well at this killing his node thing. Why can't I get... The object is on the ceiling. Oh! Oh, when they said hand chair! They were not kidding. Okay.
Sitting in a giant hand is cool, though.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what a hand chair was. Okay, so now I still have to kill these things to get out of here. Is that it? Yeah, I can leave. Okay. The object on the ceiling. Yeah. Hand chair.
I can't believe that one of our streams actually fell on Valentine's Day. Isn't that so nice?
That's pretty nice. That is. No.
I'm sorry, you disagree.
Yeah. Shut. Explodey guy bad.
Exploding guy bad, huh? You should just get good.
Explodey guy bad either way. No!
Hit.
Okay. What? I got pulled back towards him. What just happened there?
No, he moved towards you,
No,
silly.
I hit him. He died. He fell, and I got pulled in.
No,
and
there
he
was
exploded.
two.
I know, the other one was too far away. He didn't explode.
Alright.
I got pulled forward. I was trying to move backwards, and suddenly it just pulled me forward.
Do you swear by St. Valentine's rooster?
By St. Valentine's big cock, yes. I like that there's, like, patron saint of heresy.
How do you become the patron saint of heresy? Hello,
Explodey
Satan!
guy bad. Hello.
Good timing.
Explodey guy indeed bad. Speaking of Explodey guy bad, what was it? There was a story about an ISIS person who accidentally detonated his suicide vest.
Yeah, they were in a meeting and the dude accidentally detonated his vest, killing 21 other ISIS members.
And I would like to point out, I am one of those people who is of the opinion that loss of human life is never a good thing, but
that's fucking funny.
That's
theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
Let me put it this way then. If he had not been a complete fucking moron and pressed the button,
he
probably would have killed more than 21 people.
No,
and they all would have. All those 21 people would have killed more. So all in all, it's a net gain.
Yeah, like it's good that it happened that way, but I still think you should never celebrate any loss of life, really.
Some of the security
but
cameras.
It's still funny.
How do I get those fixed?
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once operations have resumed.
Yikes!
Oh,
Ouch.
yeah.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose?
That's a cracking move.
How many?
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Okay.
No problem for you.
I'll explain
really
that as
appreciate
soon as this is done.
Really.
Okay.
Just
His guards talk about. They do indeed. Oh, good. A flamingo, a mannequin.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Like always.
So, Kraken is a group that exists. I'm not supposed to.
Guess life's a breach, huh? I'm funny.
But yeah, so Kraken is a group that exists in the Fear Mythos that was pretty much created by Kiro, and they're basically a bunch of extremely dumb, racist, sexist douchebags who are like a cult that worships the fears. And they are incredibly incompetent and are generally just used as throwaway bad guys all the time.
Fair enough.
Yep. And they were, for a while at least, the main antagonists in the Golden Age, which is like the current major event going on in the Fear Mythos.
I see.
Well, the current major event is the Fearniversary, obviously, but like aside from that. So let's see.
I mean,
Sealed threshold.
I thought of another thing we could talk about.
Yes.
That game that we played, featuring Soda.
Oh God, yes.
The only one you actually catch is the flamingo and the rubber duck. The mannequin is past the level 6 door. Okay.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about. Yes.
All right. So. Soda.
So, we found a game. It's a very fun game. It's a very normal game. Absolutely normal. 100%. Okay. It's a game where you date sodas. Well, no. You, take erotic photos of sodas. Of soda cans. It's called Only Cans. Thirst Date. And I am very tempted to do a stream of it at some point.
Maybe a Twitch stream. We show off the concept.
Because it is very funny. I kind of wish I had decided to stream it so I could have like my initial reactions, but it's so good.
It's so weird. It definitely has like some 18 plus themes, which is why I'm a little bit like resistant to streaming it. But it also says on the tin, haha, Twitch safe.
Like,
so
it seems to be the opinion that it is not. It is not like overtly sexual enough, and the fact that it's soda cans. Oh, okay.
Well, this is weird.
This is very weird.
Oh God. Flamingo! Woo!
That was
Oh.
This thing again.
Is it exactly this thing again?
I don't know, but we're going to find out.
We got into
Hello?
another.
Ah! Yep.
Yep, it's the thing again.
I don't like it.
No! What? No! No! I
Amazing. Good job. 10 out of 10.
I thought there was 4 there. There was not.
You fell.
Yep.
So,
Sorry.
3 platforms. Don't know what that means.
Oh, is it like... Are there like multiple platforms that it's... Ace Legan, dude.
I'm sorry, Ace. I promise I'll stop stealing your joke now.
That's got to be an altered item.
What makes you say that, Jesse? Everything seems pretty normal to me. Fuck.
Jesse, I think the fact that it's out of place in an office setting is that makes it an altered item. Well, makes it obvious it's an altered item.
How did I get away? There are 3 platforms in the astral plane.
Can we talk about how cool the design of this hallway is? Like, it
Oh,
goes
yeah,
from
this is-
square to, like, triangle to pentagon like just very nicely and rhythmically. It's
Damn it.
great.
How did I do this so easily before?
It's the Meat Boy principle. You do something great once and then fuck up 8,000 times after.
There's a cat on my shoulder.
That's amazing. Aww.
Cats are always best when they're on shoulders.
I miss having a kitty cat.
Damn it.
I don't think you need to keep dropping like that.
Well, I'm trying to make sure I don't drop directly on it when the thing runs out. See?
Ah.
All these squares make a circle.
Funny thing is, the flame note was only ever assumed to be an alternate item, but it was never confirmed. But the former possessing it kind of confirms it.
That's true.
Yeah.
The former is... The former has not made me any good offers yet, so I'm gonna stick with the board. Okay, it's a joke. I like that I don't, it's a joke because, no, it's just a joke. What's happening? Okay, I made
You
it!
made it! Congrats! Throw a chunk of concrete at it first, just to
I
be
meant
sure.
to hit F, but I hit E. Dodge, let's see. Yeah, I was using dodge initially, but the problem with that was
To another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting the board?
no, it's fighting the board. It's a card.
This thing is seriously creepy, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's super creepy.
Like, it's just nightmare fuel all on its own.
Yep.
Although I couldn't help but notice its odd shape when you fell below the platform.
Yeah. Why? Ah! It was so close.
I'm sorry, Husbunni.
But yeah, the reason I wasn't using dodge, like I used it the first time and then I stopped using it, is it made me fall faster, seemingly. I'll try that again though, because it seems like it worked. Try flying. Thanks!
Try not falling in holes.
Thanks,
That's got to be an
Hypnos.
altered item.
Good job. Wow, that was
Okay, no.
remarkably easier.
Yeah,
Hmm.
dodge definitely is the way to go. I thought it made me fall faster, but I guess not. I don't know why I thought that.
This thing again.
Just other games having that mechanic? Where
Maybe.
dodge use more of your stamina to fly?
I guess, yeah, I guess the problem is that I was thinking, like, that the, what's it called, worked for, like, stamina, and it's not. It's more like an ability. It's not connected to my...
Movement of flight?
Yeah.
It's just what to your duration?
Well, no. It's, like, using the bar at top doesn't actually affect... Oh, that's why I kept dying. He's breaking holes in the fucking floor.
Yeah?
I did not actually know he was doing that.
How did you not figure that out after, like, the second time?
No! No! That's just mean! You know what? I'm just gonna... He hit where I was and launched me through the floor.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and fight him while I'm falling. It
What a
almost
massive
worked.
dick.
Pink.
Haha.
You're funny.
Thanks.
What? Wasn't this where the... I am confused. I swear this is the... I got it? Oh my god, I got... That counted. I killed it.
You killed it as you fell, or?
Yeah, I killed it and then I died.
Yeah,
That was a victory. Victory for Vegeta.
Wait, does that mean that your deaths are canon?
I mean, technically, I guess that's what that means. You killed it before it killed you, and then I still died, yes. Which either means that that undid my death, or indeed, my death is in fact canon now. What is up with you? How are you... I just watched a sniper take like 4 objects to the face. And it was just, they're just standing there like, yeah, I'm cool. Everything's fine.
I do this all the time. It's fun. No, I don't know what that means.
Reminds me of that really unfortunate lyric choice in that one song.
Meow.
I don't remember what it actually means, but like, there's this one rapper who just says, I take sacks to the face whenever I can.
I see.
And I'm assuming it's some kind of alcohol or drug reference. I don't remember. Like, the person who was talking about it did explain what the actual reference was, but I can't remember anymore what it was. But,
The person who was talking about it, Rap Critic?
yeah. Definitely sounds like he's, like he was saying something else. Which, I mean, if he was, that's fine. No judgments, but just a bit of a weird thing to put in your song about how cool you are.
Yeah. Like, I guess in a way it's kind of progressive, because, like, lots of people always talk about, like, how many hot chicks they get and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
so, like, talking about how much gay sex you have could definitely be the same.
Yeah. I mean, it could work like that, but, like...
There's sort of, like, a stereotype of it not being cool, I guess.
Well, yeah, like, for one thing, nothing against rap in and of itself, but the sort of community around rap is definitely not pro-gay.
Or at least it hasn't been when we were growing up. I
No,
don't know if
it's
changed.
still pretty anti-gay. Like, there are
Okay.
progressive gay and stuff rappers, but the general consensus is still lol you gay is the prevailing kind of.
And your source on this is Rap Critic, right?
Source on this is Rap Critic and various rap songs that do in fact still use like lol you a fag and stuff as a thing, so
Okay.
being fairly mainstream.
Fair enough.
But what was I gonna say? And like the other thing is generally, if you're talking about how much sex you get, you're generally talking about how, awesome you are, and that generally implies being the dom.
Yeah, I was gonna say it usually implies that you're in the dominant position.
Whereas talking about how you take sacks to the face is definitely talking about be yourself in the submissive position,
Yeah.
which might also be, what is it? Someone's like, being gay is okay, but only if you're a top.
What the fuck?
Being gay and being a bottom is gay and that's bad.
What?
Or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's satire, right?
Yeah, I believe it was from like a comedy thing in a show. I think
Okay,
it might have been
good.
American Dad actually.
Ah.
Yes, it was the Rapture episode. They talk about there's like the two characters who are like the gay news broadcasters, right?
Right, yes.
And like one of them gets raptured, the other one doesn't, and the one who's like remaining is the one who's like the sub in the relationship usually, and he's just like, what's his name's been raptured, which I guess means God does love gay people, but only if they're tops.
It's so dumb. Oh my god. Sometimes the jokes from that show are really good.
Yeah, like honestly, I prefer American Dad. I almost said American Dad to like Family Guy and pretty much every other one. I find it a lot more actually funny.
Yeah, American Dad does.
I feel like the satire, it's more satire than just dumb jokes for the most part. There's like an actual message of sorts to it, and that makes it more funny.
Okay.
It's just how Ancient Rome thought about gayness. Yes, actually.
Hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Did you get my gift? Thank you.
Wait, you didn't deliver it directly to her?
Oh, okay. Do you want me to pop by this evening? You were asleep, so I kind of just left it on the counter for you. Yeah, I came by at like 7-ish. Yeah, and I like knocked and there was nobody, and I opened the door and there was nobody, so I just left it on the counter and went back outside. Oh gosh, right, I'm sorry. God, just me your schedule and I completely forgot. So, is it okay if I talk to you after the stream? It's only like 30 more minutes.
Say hi to the stream.
Say hi to my bunnies. Bye everyone. Bye
No.
Mom. Love you too. Okay, so apparently my mom has some Valentine's Day goodies for us.
Oh, cool.
So we'll be heading over after the stream to say hi.
Cool.
I don't think my mom quite gets the concept of streaming, but that's fine. It's not my career. So, we're good.
It's not like we're making any money off of this.
I mean, we're not.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna do a joke. It's just like if we had a face cam, this is the point where we would now look directly at our face cam, like judgingly.
Oh gosh. 4 viewers. Yeah, that still checks out.
Cleanse and team.
Although I guess I should say for prosperity, I haven't actually started on working on those VTuber models.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd be really cute and fairly easy to make VTuber models of Bunny and Husbunni.
I mean,
and
probably would be, honestly.
No, I'm not very good at 3D modeling, as it turns out. So it's going to be a little bit longer.
Oof.
Yeah.
You know, even if we're doing VTuber avatars, we're going to...
Sorry, but I hated Family Guy ever since Seahorse
Oh yeah,
Seashell
Family Guy
Party,
sucks.
where Meg finally stood up to her abusive family, but then decided to stay in that abusive relationship out of pity. Yeah, no, there are definitely aspects of Family Guy that I hate. Like,
There are a lot of things to hate about Family Guy. Again, I like American Dad. I do not in any way like Family Guy.
she even called herself a lightning rod for the family's
Yeah,
misery.
very not good.
Yeah. Like, there are some parts of Roger's character I really don't like.
There's definitely also things to dislike about American Dad. There's a lot of things to dislike about most things that McFarlane does.
I think what Husbunni was mostly trying to say was, like, it's superior to Family Guy because at least it's not as bad as Family Guy.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for that kind of comedy, it's the better place to go, but it's by no means a, like, morally good show.
And Seth MacFarlane is still a piece of shit.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons, not specifically that.
What has he done? Out of
He's
curiosity.
just kind of a douche.
Like, just mean?
No, like... Not douche in, like, the mean way, but douche in, like, the egotistical kind of...
Oh, I'm better than everybody else kind of way?
Yeah.
I see.
Just, he comes off as extremely, like...
Are you sure it's not just like sort of a persona he puts on to make his shows look better?
I mean, if it is, it still doesn't make him likable.
I mean...
I don't know. Okay, I guess I don't know what the guy's actually like, but everything I've seen of him makes him seem like someone I would hate.
Because if you think about the demographic that would be most likely to like something like Meg's Lightning Rod episode, for example, and not see it as a problem, it's probably douchebags that actually act like that.
Yeah.
So whether or not Seth MacFarlane is actually a douchebag is...
Well,
An
it's a
important
douchebag thing
distinction.
to cater to douchebags, so...
Yeah, that's true. I definitely agree with that much,
Look
but
for the pipeworks. There's a hole in the back we can fly up to. Pipeworks Road.
show politics are very complex, and you
Yeah.
kind of have to take into account what kind of audience you have and then play to that audience.
Yeah,
When
or
you're a
you
public
could
figure.
change it if you don't like the audience you have.
Yeah, true.
Like, it's that whole, like, if lots of white supremacists watch your show, you're probably doing something wrong.
Absolutely.
And you should probably try and change that. Instead
But
of just complaining that white supremacists watch
I
your
guess
show.
my point is more maybe a producer has convinced him of this, and I don't think we're going to change him by telling him
I mean,
don't do this.
No, but I'm just
he
saying,
should
like,
change.
I'm just saying, like, that's the point, is if you are catering to a bad subset of people, then that does sort of make you not a good person. More mold.
Yay!
Tasty, tasty mold.
The room behind the road cases. I think we've already been here. Or we're already here where he asked.
Yeah, I think I found my way. There's a thing.
You know what I've been actually enjoying that is an animated special though is Disenchantment.
Yeah, Disenchantment. Again, like, for some reason, lots of people seem to dislike it, and I don't really know why. It
Yeah, I
seems
can't-
pretty funny to me.
I can't
It's.
get it.
I think actually, now that I think about it, I think I might actually know exactly why.
Why?
It's Simpsons fatigue. Oh,
Disappearing ducks. Great.
why are rubber ducks always like the worst thing ever in all things like this? The
Simpsons
SCP
fatigue?
Foundation.
Like they see it and they just think, oh, it's more Simpsons, but
I mean,
in Fantasyland.
well, because it kind of is.
I mean,
Futurama, Disenchantment, and The Simpsons all kind of have the same sort of humor, the same
Do they?
general, yeah, in like a general sense, not.
I mean, in the most general sense of they're all humorous, I suppose.
Well,
yes.
no, okay, the same type of humor. There's still all kind of that. I don't want to say it's not pop culture satire, but it's that kind of thing. It's like they have different subjects because one's fantasy, one's sci-fi, one's slice of life romantic sitcom. Quack quack quack.
I think the reason that Disenchantment sticks with me so much, maybe even a little bit more than Futurama, is because it makes fun of fantasy tropes and the
Yeah.
tropes that exist within fantasy, like all across the board.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like that.
So, like-
Futurama did the same for sci-fi.
Yeah, it's
Simpsons does the same for romantic sitcoms.
yeah, romantic sitcoms and sort of like American slice of
Americana in
life.
general, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, yes, in a way they're similar, but only in which they approach their comedy.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, because it's the same type of comedy. But, again, the thing is, people just are like, I'm not saying that it's a justified reason. I'm not saying that, like, oh yeah, it's just The Simpsons again, so that's a reason to dislike it. I'm saying that's probably the main reason a lot of people dislike it is because they just see it and they're like, oh, it's just The Simpsons, but fantasy. Which is not in itself it's wrong, but it's inaccurate.
Yeah, because, like, honestly, there's an interesting plot going on in Disenchantment that I won't spoil, but it spans all of the seasons, and each episode sort of contributes to that plot, so it's very interesting to watch.
Yeah, like, there is an actual overarching plot and stuff. It's not just...
It's not, like, the villain of the day sort of stuff, you know?
I was gonna say, like, I don't even know what to call
Problem of the day?
it's like Futurama or Simpsons. It's not in the lab. Yeah.
Issue of the day? I don't know.
But, like, basically, it doesn't... It has, like, long-lasting things that affects... It's actually gotten to be kind of a problem for me, because it's been a while since we watched, like, the first two seasons, and we've been watching the third season, and stuff keeps popping up that I actually don't remember what they're referencing from the earlier seasons. So, like, I need to rewatch the whole thing again.
I'd like to do that with you today, if you don't want to do anything after the stream. Other than see my mom and dad, of course.
So, I can't get the mannequin, so time to just go ahead and do face the enemy.
But, like, I guess there's, like, would you like to discuss, like, something I don't like about Futurama?
Sure.
I don't really like Bender in the later seasons. I find him very played out and samey. Like, he doesn't make me laugh as much as he did in the first seasons.
I can definitely see that, and like honestly, that one is very much something The Simpsons did right, and Family Guy and all of Seth MacFarlane's things do really wrong. Is you have the one character whose whole deal is to be essentially the token evil teammate character trope. They're the person who's kind of the dick, and they do stuff wrong and stuff, and that can be really funny. And like Stewie in the early seasons of Family Guy, Roger or Klaus, depending, in the early seasons of American Dad. I haven't seen the Cleveland Show or any other shows by Seth MacFarlane, so I can't give anything else there. But like Bender is that in Futurama, and they play him up way too much.
Mm-hmm.
And like Simpsons kind of has that with Maggie.
Yeah.
Whenever they kind of play up Maggie being like kind of a psycho murderer.
Huh.
But they don't do that enough that it ever stops being like surprising and funny.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the problem with Stewie is that they went away from him being the evil, secretly genius murder guy and made him to a gay stereotype. So that's a thing.
And where Disenchantment kind of succeeds is with Lucy, because Lucy is the evil character, obviously. And he actually starts to, like, have his own
grows
thing.
And changes.
He grows and changes, and he respects...
And, oh god, how that's ended so far.
Yeah, wow, huge spoilers, not great.
Well,
but
I'm not gonna actually say, but...
He's also just sort of becomes, like, his own thing, and he has his own things to deal with, which is a great way to make the evil character still interesting.
Oh, the jukebox thing you were talking about, yes. Okay, sorry. But yeah, he's...
Like, he has his own bar, and things happen there, and he... Oops.
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places. And bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
Well, the Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have gone back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
So...
I have to go.
Me too.
Now that I
You're not
think
the only
about
one
it,
who's busy.
that I've had time to think. The other
Stay
thing that
sharp.
changes in Disenchantment is Elfo.
Yeah.
Which they could have very easily just had Elfo be
Oh, Dr. Oshkin will give me another mission. Okay.
the happy character that he is at the very beginning, but he changes. And I kind of appreciate that.
Well,
in a
I
way.
mean, there is character development. Futurama did have character development as well, but yeah, Disenchantment is basically definitely just a better...
Anyway.
Yeah, like they
better,
learn their lessons. And
what's it called, show. It's...
There was 6 plus me.
The other ones are all,
Remus,
like,
Hazard,
there's nothing
Joe,
being
Guy,
built up.
Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson.
Sorry, I should be
They
listening.
were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me?
Alright, see ya.
The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Marish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Okay, so
I
we
have
gotta
to go.
kill his friends.
Me
Got
too.
it.
You're not the only one who's busy, you know. We're gonna get through this.
And I should probably just go talk to Pope.
Did you hear that the hiss prisoner they captured is the dragon?
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the hiss signal I can arrange. How did Darling know?
So we talked to her, find out more about our brother.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse.
Yeah, I saw there were other questions, but for some reason I thought I had already asked them.
Hi, Jesse.
Like, it looks like I've already done them, but...
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging. Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Oh, I have to go speak to Dylan first.
Wow.
Okay.
I did not expect that from her.
I do remember thinking to
I
myself
should be
after we
going.
joined up the Blackrock Union, I think I might have already said this, so I might be repeating myself.
Oh, I will.
But in the Fumethos, I actually had a character who used like a black, like stone knife, and that knife had like the special ability to like make other beings unable to teleport while stabbed by it.
Huh.
And like I'm like,
Yeah, protect your
I
security,
didn't even
brother.
play this game, but I already had someone
That
using
dude's the
Blackrock as a
scariest
weapon.
motherfucker
Nice.
I've ever laid eyes on. Like I said, no offense.
What's the deal with black rock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. Now he's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
They really like showing off how detailed her
You're
eyes are.
security,
Yeah.
right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples. Microscope.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't we drink it? Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know. What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Alright, let's go
Me
see
too.
Dylan.
You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Hey, watch yourself out there.
So, up the stairs, up the
They're
stairs.
endangering us by bringing a hiss in.
Actually, they have 10 minutes, but go ahead and talk.
I assume that he's, yeah.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's hold us towards you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. You will move for it isn't right. If your instinct by the door, push the things through the surface into the wet. You've always been a near you. You want us to control. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's hold us towards you. Happiness comes, white. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's hold us towards you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me? Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a near you. You want us to control.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the summertime for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, baby, baby. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
operations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The Hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the Hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for this lie projector.
He talks like
You
about
can
Yes, he
help me.
does.
We can
Very
end
convincingly,
this.
too.
Yeah, it's very well acted. He's very unsettling. Although,
So, how does he give you the card?
good question.
Through a mirror
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
He kind of looks like the guy from Split, doesn't he?
I'd like to
Yeah.
tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
happiness comes white pearls
I can't tell if he's trying to be, like, psych her out, or if he's just trying his best to socialize.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell, honestly.
Because, like, after a certain point, you just lose all skills of socialization and you say whatever comes to mind.
Yeah,
And that could be just a random thought that came to his head.
right. He's done something back here. Although, I also get the feeling he either
The word, Faden.
does or at least believes that I can't fly in here. I forgot I can't use my powers while I'm in this area.
Does or believes.
Does or believes that he's knows something she doesn't and is trying in his own insane way. You know, I don't think Dylan spelt like that is gender neutral, but there is definitely a gender neutral version of the name Dylan.
I heard some rangers saying.
I haven't seen Dylan as a female
It's
name,
very
but
rare to see it as a female name, yeah.
I'll believe the
Almost
game.
almost as rare as it is to actually see Jesse as a male name, but
Yeah.
I'm there open this one.
Although I did know Jesse is a child that was a girl, or that was a boy, so...
Yeah. But yeah, like it's very rare. I knew I had a crush on a girl named Joey once.
That's cute.
Well, technically her name was Jordan.
But she went by Joey?
Yep.
Huh. Like the kangaroo, or?
I guess.
You know, like Joey?
Yeah, isn't that the only other way to spell Joey? How else do you spell Joey?
You can just spell it like Joe.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's right, I can go talk to... That's what I was going to do. I was going to go talk to Emily, and then I'm probably going to end the stream here. Well,
Yep.
I'm going to look at all the stuff I got, of course, and then I'm going to end the stream.
We should probably just end the stream. I don't want to keep my mom waiting. Sorry. Maybe just save the talk for next time?
Well, we still have a minute.
Yeah.
I don't want to shortchange our...
How are you doing, Jesse? It can be easy.
I knew a
seeing
girl
Dylan
named
like
Frederique,
this.
but we called her Freddie.
I'm fine.
That's cute.
That is cute.
What can you tell me?
Honestly, I kind of really like names that are, like, gender neutral. They sometimes always just come off as, like,
Or
weirdly
is he
cuter than
his?
normal names most of the time.
I've
So,
taken
Alex?
numerous tissue
Yeah.
samples and have
Alex is
tests
actually
running
one of my
as we
favorite
speak,
names.
But from
Huh.
the initial data,
Especially
he
when
looks
creating a
healthy.
character.
I only
in
see
something.
corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. this is
Weirdly
all
enough,
new.
all my favorite
If
male
he's
names
like you, maybe Polaris is preventing
are
total his
M names.
takeover. Or maybe this is just a
Michael
new form
or
of his.
Mike,
We've
Mark,
already seen how it affects people in
and
different ways.
Matt.
Dylan told
Like
me
my
he
favorite
let the
names.
hiss in.
How about Matthew?
Well,
Does that
okay,
change
them
anything?
and all of their like extended forms.
Voluntary conversion.
Matthew, Matthias.
I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of
Maddie,
biological alteration.
Mike, Michael, Michelle.
But again, this is new territory for me. I'll
Michael.
need time.
You won't have it.
I'm trying to think of all the characters.
I'm gonna
whose
shut down
names
this
have
light
names
projector.
Mark
That's
with
how
a
the
Q.
hiss are getting in.
Yeah.
Once I close it,
Marcus is honestly
This
one of the
should all
most
be it.
common names I use for generic male person.
Jesse, we don't know
Fair
how
enough.
this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every his-corrupted individual dead.
better that than what Dylan is now.
Yeah, honestly, that still seems
I'm
like the
shutting
better
it
option.
down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
Alright, so that's the stream.
Well, just,
What?
there's
Bring me
like,
back anything good?
the things I can talk to her about. I'm just gonna do these, and then
I've
I
been
will
seeing
end
these
it.
darling presentations
Okay.
all over.
That's fair.
I'm
Seems
from
like he
Mom.
enjoys the
You okay
limelight.
waiting a bit longer?
So you noticed, huh? When he
Yeah.
recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit.
Like, I
He
don't wanna
interrupted my
shortchange our
physics
bunnies
course by
for what
shouting,
we normally
not
give them."
quite, Professor.
Yeah, but we want
and
them
then
to be able to
marching
spend
down
time
to
with
the
their
front
loved
of the
ones as
class,
well.
where he proceeded to berate
Yeah.
the
And
very
we normally give
idea
them an hour, and
of
we've already
laws
had
Well,
over
we normally give them an
regulations.
hour and
He's been
you
a
know,
showboat
give them
all his life.
everything we found today. and
Darling
stuff.
visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published.
I think our
Came to
last
recruit me
episode's
for the
gonna be a bit
bureau.
longer than
I
usual.
accepted and then spent
Probably.
years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling get his work from. Marshall? Trench?
So just a sec. Just one more thing. I realized that next weekend we're going to have a day where we don't have anything lined up. So be sure to tell us in our Discord or in the comments down below what you want to see us do next. This isn't like your typical YouTube call to action. I just legitimately don't know what to do next.
We're gonna have a.
Yeah, because the next
You
episode we
learned
do of
anything
this is
about
presumably
Dylan's
going to be the
condition?
end.
What? You
Only
think we're
that
near the
he's
end?
definitely
Yeah.
his, but
Okay.
I guess his chanting made that
Even if we
pretty
are
obvious.
though, we also have to do
No,
the
interestingly,
AWE expansion
the
and the
words of the
Foundation
hissing
expansion.
incantation
Oh,
have an
my bad.
average
We're gonna
length
have
of
a
4
bit more
letters.
content for
The
this.
most common
Okay,
word used
never
7
mind. Don't worry
times
about
is
it.
want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry,
words.
I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've
This
tested.
is actually not the end. Yeah, I kind of figured
That's
this
good
doesn't
news.
seem like it's actually going to be the end.
Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
Okay.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you
So
up.
I'm gonna just run over to the control point, save, and I guess we'll just have more stuff to look at next time.
Yep. Sorry, everybody.
Valentine's stream.
Thank you for
Bye
everybody for showing up.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.